Welcome to the All Jammed Up podcast, presented to you by Music Never Stopped. Today is Monday, November 10th, and today we have a fest pod.
Well, we're all jammed up and we're ready to blast. It's time for Clay and Chloe's Music Podcast.
Good morning, fools, and welcome to the Hulaween podcast, our first fest podcast.
Yeah.
We set up at Hulaween. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know what we do with the Law podcast. It's something similar. And like I said, it's not going to be just me in the intros anymore. It's going to be me and Chloe.
I'm here as well.
We're here. So I guess to just start, little trouble there with the mic. That's all right. I guess to start, I would just want to say back to your regular scheduled programming.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting us be a little bit vulnerable in that episode the other day. Obviously, we had some pretty remarkable experiences the past couple weeks, and I wanted to just be honest as possible and tell you guys how I felt, and excited for this next chapter. And I'm sorry for everyone who thought that I was going to propose to Chloe on this by hyping it up, but no more hyping up. Back to our regular scheduled programming, festival pod today. And, yeah, so you can tell in the beginning there's little issues with the camera. We didn't have it set up correctly.
I was being chased by bees a couple times during the filming of this podcast. So that's my bad.
It's all right. It didn't affect it at all. And you'll see most of the people in this festival podcast are new friends that we made at Hulaween. A couple old friends at the end, Troy and Grace, who both have been wanting to come on the podcast for a while, but just hadn't been able to get it together. So they come on, tell a quick story about just Hulaween and, their art and how they've been a part of this podcast. So I think that's really it. Should we just go and get right into it? Anything you want to?
No, nothing I want to add. First Fest pod, guys. Buckle up.
Let's do it.
Honey, you're listening to some All Jammed Up.
Alrighty, everybody. We're back with, I don't know if this is a Lot podcast or a Fest podcast. What do you say it's called?
Right now, Playground Podcast.
Playground podcast. But
Playground Pod.
should this be like, the Lot pod is kind of like a series. Should this be a new series like the Fest pod?
Yeah,
Fest pod number 1.
Fest Pod 1.
Hulaween. We're out here on the playground. We're running on maybe, 4 hours of sleep right now?
3 or 4 probably. We maybe got a little rowdy first night.
So we interviewed Travis Book yesterday.
Yeah.
And then that was a whole thing. I guess we'll do that in the recap next week.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. But then we saw their set. They were awesome.
Incredible.
Had
That was
Sierra
so
Hull
fun.
with them. They need to bring Sierra Hull, full-time member of the band.
Yeah, the way she fit with them, the way they played together was so incredible. It was a beautiful show all around.
And then we got a steam-powered aeroplane again.
Yes, I got so excited. The first couple notes, we were both like, there's no way we get it twice within a week.
And that was awesome. But again, we'll recap all this in the recap. But so when we were out till we didn't get back to our camp till 3. We walked the whole goddamn festival.
We did 37,000 steps.
Just walking everywhere. We saw Snosberry's Renegade set. But again, I keep recapping tonight. We're going to do that later in the week. But we're out here at Hulaween. We're doing a lot pod. Fest pod, I guess this is.
Fest pod
at the
1.
playground. So I guess let's just go find some people to come on here. Alright, now we started it. How's it going, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good. What's your name?
I'm Josh.
Josh, your get-up is what struck me.
Yes.
What exactly is it?
I'm Atsu from Ghost of Yote.
Okay. Is that like a show?
It's a PlayStation 5 game that dropped about a month ago.
Okay, what's the PlayStation 5 game that you... Ghost of what?
Yes, that was the first one, was Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
The sequel is Ghost of Yote.
Okay, gotcha. Is this your first Hulaween?
That's my third.
Third Hulaween?
But I haven't been since 2018.
Okay. So damn, you've had kind of a big gap. What brought you back this year?
Stars aligned.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Naples, Florida.
Okay, so it's kind of in your backyard.
Well, 5 hours, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're from Asheville, so...
Oh, nice.
But we used to live in Tampa,
and this is my 4th year, our 3rd year together coming here.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think about that game? Makes you want to dress up like the character?
Wow. Just the first one was so good.
Yeah.
And I just knew that the sequel is just going to be as good, if not better.
Did it meet your expectations?
And it has so far. I'm
Yeah.
actually, she's going after the Yote 6. She's going after these bad guys that killed her family. And as you can see here, every time she kills one of them, she wipes their blood across. This is their names here. So this is where I am in the game. I've killed the first 2 of the Yote 6. I'm still going after the other 4.
So is it like an open world game?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like Red Dead Redemption, sort of.
But
like,
set in is it like ancient
kinda,
Japan?
or like GTA, just open world kind of game. But yeah, set in like feudal Japan.
Everyone just got like samurai swords?
Yeah, all samurai swords and stuff.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I need a new video game. I actually just bought a PS2.
Two.
So I can play like old video games because I haven't found like a new video game recently that I really like to play.
Well, clearly I highly recommend it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I don't want to keep you so much. I'm so glad you came.
No,
but
this is great.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
I can go on if you want.
Yeah,
I
let's
got
keep
I
doing
got a
it.
couple minutes. Sure.
Anything that happened last night that you think is story noteworthy, or maybe something you're looking forward to this weekend you're really excited about?
Okay, good question. Wow. Well, last night I only had one job, was to see Mersive.
Yeah.
But I saw Jade Cicada, then Mersive, then Tape B, then Tape B and Mersive. And so after that, I felt like I had achieved my goals for the day.
Who was your favorite one out of all of them?
Man. I think, maybe Tape B.
Same. I think
But
Tape
I
B
think
for
like
us.
Tape B and Mersive.
Mersive was a little heavy for me for what I like, but so I was kind of like against EDM music until last Hulaween. I saw Tipper.
Oh,
and Tipper
okay.
kind of like converted me.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of more open to it now. So like Jade Cicada kind of gave me that Tipper vibe, but then Tape B does like a lot of like the rap that I listened to in high school, like Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, and like Juicy J last night.
Yes.
That kind of stuff
Yeah.
like gets me excited. So those are probably my 2 favorite out of those last night. Did you catch this? Are you into like any bluegrass or anything at all?
I do, yeah.
Did you catch the String Dusters?
I didn't.
Oh,
No,
man,
I was,
they
I was
crushed.
glued to the Hollows last
Yeah.
night. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to like be a little more immersive and go around. I was listening to the Spotify, like the Hulaween playlist, and a lot of the bluegrass was really good. Like Molly Tuttle, I really
Yep.
want to check out. Do you know if she's today?
I believe that's Sunday. Molly
Sunday.
Tuttle, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Molly Tuttle, and then there's Shadowgrass. I would recommend to see them.
Shadowgrass.
They have a guitar player named
Okay.
Kaiser George, who's an absolute killer on the guitar.
Okay.
The last show of the weekend is Daniel Donato's Cosmic Country, Sunday night.
I'm not familiar with them.
I would.
Yeah.
Those guys are ripped too. I'd say check them out.
Okay, I've heard Joe Russo's.
Yep.
is
Yeah, if you're into the
supposed
Grateful Dead, that's like
Yeah.
they're
to
killers
be
too.
Good.
Cool, man.
Right on.
Anything? What's tonight? I can't think. Oh, tonight's LSZ.
LSZ. Yeah, I haven't even. My phone died, and I don't really have much intention of charging it again.
Yeah.
But I do. But I like the app and the lineup and everything. So.
Yeah, we
I might just
usually
go charge it.
we usually don't do phones or anything, and then like this is my first year having the podcast, doing this, so it's like I gotta have all my shit charged and like be able to post.
Right.
So it's kind of a different experience, but I mean I get to meet way more people like this, so I'm happy I'm doing it.
Right on.
And your name was Josh, right?
My name is Josh.
Thanks for coming on, Josh.
You're welcome, man. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's cool.
Your name was Josh, right?
Yep.
And that's so funny because the last guy we just had, his name was Josh too. So I've had 2 people so far. Josh, and what was your name? Caitlin. For some reason I want to say Olivia. I felt like I've met so many Joshes this weekend, and 2 of them, their girlfriends have been named Olivia, so I was just all over the place. But we just met this lovely couple right over there. They were at Billy Strings in Huntsville. So I guess let's just talk about that first, before we get into Hulaween. What was your favorite night?
For me, it had to be night 3.
Night 3?
Yeah, that all fell down.
Yep.
It was incredible.
You were hearing him tease it night 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. Because that's like our favorite song is All Fall Down. And it's like, is it just maybe the drugs we're hearing what we want to hear?
Right.
But then we asked everyone, and everyone was like, no, I heard it too. I think night 2 was my favorite, though.
Night 2. Yeah, I didn't make it to night 2.
Oh, no?
My favorite was also probably night 3. I've been chasing, like, I want Billy to play so much Seattle grunge. That's like my favorite Billy.
yeah.
So I've been chasing that, and so I got Crown of Thorns
Uh-huh.
that night, which was just.
We were in New Orleans last year for the Nut Show, the Gilda Lily Nut Show, and like when we
Yeah.
got that, it was like, and I thought we were gonna get it again. I thought I heard it the other day, but I think I was just losing my mind.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Anywhere and everywhere. I travel full time.
Okay.
So I've been in Denver most of the year, but back on the
Gotcha.
road
Yeah, because I
full-time
was gonna.
again.
We just did Huntsville and then this, and like it's pretty hard. It's like taxing on the body, because we just like we did Huntsville for all 3 nights. We just slept in the lot there, and then we just went to Atlanta for like 2 days, and was like, I guess it's just sleep for 2 days before we go to Hulaween and do this all over again.
Yep. Going into it, it's always like that.
Yeah.
It's a nice send off for Hula though.
Yeah, 'cause we got here on Wednesday, so it was like Wednesday was kind of like just a reset day, and then we went entirely too hard last night.
Yeah.
Who'd you guys see last night?
We got into Disco Lines.
Okay.
And then who else? Jiggets.
Jiggets.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah, on the 360 stage, and
Okay.
then caught the Disco Lines tape B back to back.
Nice. Did you
Yeah.
guys go to the String Dusters?
No. What was that? You did?
Oh, okay.
I was volunteering, so
Oh,
I missed
okay.
the first half of the day.
Gotcha. They did a steam-powered aeroplane, and we were like, we got it twice in a week, because they played that on night 2 at Billy Strings.
Yeah.
Who are you guys looking forward to for the rest of the weekend?
Ooh, today we're really excited for Disco
Yep.
and Sun Squabby.
Since, yeah.
Um,
Disco's 3:30, right?
Yep.
yes,
Yeah.
3:30.
They've been on the podcast before. Jake has.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Shouts out Disco. And then Sunday is a big day for, if you guys are into the jam band bluegrass, like Shadowgrass, Dan Donato.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We're very excited
Yeah.
for Sunday.
I don't know how I'm going to rally for the 2:30 dog set tomorrow,
right.
but I'm going to
Yes.
have to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
agree
have to do it,
completely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
we
that
went to bed at
Russo.
yeah, Joe Russo too. Yeah. How many times you guys been to Hula?
This is our second
like
year.
Second year,
Last year was
okay.
our first.
What do you think it is like? I'm assuming you guys do a lot of festivals. Considering this conversation, is Hula like the top of it for you guys, or like is there other festivals that beat it to you?
Hula for me
Yeah.
is pretty top of the
Yeah.
line.
What do you
I
think it is
did-
about this place that makes it so special?
I think it's the community. I did 7 Stars about a month ago, Grizz's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fest, so the EDM side, and it was very similar to this vibe.
Mhm.
Just very much the vibes are high, the love is real,
Yeah.
the community's incredible, and I think that's what makes this really special.
We were talking about that this morning. It's just like there's so much like fake in the world right now, and like there's few things that feel so real, and like the music and the people around this music make it feel so real. And like I think when you believe that, you can really feel it. Do you have something to say, Chloe?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but anything else you guys want to talk about? I appreciate you coming over here. So many people come, they see me like, oh yeah, we'd love to do that, and they walk away and never see them again.
Right.
So when you guys come back, it's awesome.
I don't really know what else we really want to talk about, but yeah, Hulu's really special to us. Rue was my
Yeah.
like bread and butter for a long time. That's where I started, but Hulu's been like swaying me hard.
I feel like it's because it's in Florida, you can get away with so much more that you can't get away with anywhere else.
Exactly.
She lived here her whole life, and we just moved to Asheville, and I was like, I don't think you understand it. Like, you've been living in a different world your whole life. Like, the rest of the country's not like this.
Yeah, I'm from Birmingham, so every time I come down to Florida, I'm like, oh yeah, you can still breathe in the South somewhere.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, Josh and Caitlin, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
That's rad.
He said he'd heard of it, too.
Yeah, I've seen some clips on Instagram and stuff. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's basically one of the only like jam band podcasts that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there's a couple out there, but I like to think mine's the best.
All right.
Yeah, so just talking to it like you're
Okay.
doing, we're going.
What's
and-
happening?
Guys, we're here with Cassidy. Cassidy knows the podcast. I lured him over here with a nice Miller Lite.
Yes.
Sorry,
cheers.
Lisa. I have a sponsor, One Road Brewing, and I usually only drink One Road Brewing on the podcast, but I was like, I really just need a light beer today.
Sometimes that's all you need.
So you said you just played in...
Yeah, so I just played with Colton Bolin at the Spirit Lake stage.
Are you in, is it a band?
Yeah, so we're he's a country singer.
Okay.
And so we're his backing band. It's under his name, but all of the band is Atlanta jam band guys. That's where I'm from, Atlanta. So I've got an original band called Potch. Got some of the guys in that band playing with Colton, and then a Grateful Dead cover band called Frankly Scarlet. And some of those guys.
I've
are in this
heard of
band
Frankly
too.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
Do you
We
guys
get
ever
around
come
a
up
little.
to Asheville?
We have, yeah. It's been a minute. Oh no, we were just in January of 2024, I think.
Okay.
Or 25? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. We just moved
but we
there
did
about a year ago.
the Orange Peel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
yeah. So that's
yeah.
a good venue to play at.
Yeah, it's a great venue.
So you guys pretty legit. Obviously, there's some Grateful Dead influence there, but like,
yeah, big
who
time.
other influences you like musically?
I mean, you know, the Dead is definitely my
Yeah.
favorite, and you know, I love all the jam band stuff. All of, you know, a good amount of it. Biscuits, Fish, stuff like that.
Biscuits
Lowe.
and Fish. Okay.
Yeah. Umphreys. I was a big Umphreys guy for a while. But then, like, you know, I listen to everything. I've been kind of really into Oasis the last couple of years for some reason.
What do you think it is about? So Biscuits and Fish specifically are like bands that I listen to and like I like it, but it's hard for me to really like dive deep into it and like get into the lore. What do you think it is about those bands that like attracts you to them?
You know, I honestly, like, so I started listening to Fish probably when I was like 12 or 13. So I think part of it was just kind of being young and impressionable. But like with Fish specifically, like Trey's a goofy redhead that plays guitar. So like when I was, you know, I was starting to learn how to play guitar and starting to listen to Fish, and I'm like, yeah, that's my guy.
Okay.
With the Biscuits, they're probably even more of an acquired taste for some people. Is kind of what I've gathered.
Are you pretty tapped into the Biscuits?
I am try to be.
Can you catch us up on the drama that happened?
I can do my best.
Because I heard the diss track. This is mama and
yeah. So somebody made another diss track too. I haven't listened to it, but there's now 2 diss tracks, and these are middle-aged men. Really, I don't know. Apparently, the second one was AI or something.
Are they
I don't
like
know.
deep into what drug are they deep into? It's got to be something, right?
So yeah, I've kind of heard through the grapevine that Alan kind of maintains a healthier lifestyle than the rest of the guys in the band. But, and
he's the guy that got kicked out.
He got let go
for not financial reasons.
Well, I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was. But again, I have no dog in the race.
Yeah.
I don't actually know anybody. I just read a lot on the internet.
On Reddit. That's like
Reddit.
I was trying to tell somebody last night, and I was like, none of this is real. Like,
but
I just read this.
I
on
think
Reddit.
they weren't getting along for a while, and because they just put out a video with the new drummer, who Marlon Lewis is a fucking beast of a drummer.
Yeah.
He is a badass. Like, and I think it got handled wrong from what I've seen, but I am very excited to hear it. Marlon's a beast. But yeah, I think they just weren't getting along for a while. They just put out a video with the new drummer from last month. Or, no, I guess it was this month. I can't keep up.
And then, so they play tomorrow night, or is it tonight?
It's tonight.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
So are you excited for that show, or you think like maybe it's going to be kind of weird?
I mean, it'll probably be a little weird, but I'm excited to hear something different. And I mean, that's not a knock on Alan. He's one of the best drummers alive, in my opinion. But you know, I mean, it's gonna sound different because it's a different person playing the instrument. So, I'm cautiously optimistic. It is kind of classic Biscuits to like they've got some really good momentum going in the last couple of years.
And they just like shoot themselves in the foot.
Just kind of shoot themselves in the foot. And the diss track was fucking embarrassing. Sorry, Barbara.
I saw that, and I was like, I was like, maybe this is a bit for like Halloween or something.
Yeah. Honestly, it seemed like kind of like almost like Andy Kaufman, like fake wrestling stuff.
Billy Strings did that a couple years ago with like his Halloween thing, and like him and Jared got in like a fake fight.
Yeah.
And it was like a wrestling thing.
Yes.
So I was like, maybe they're trying to do this.
No, unfortunately, I think it.
I saw like a Joe Russo text, and it was like, I don't want to be in your Buffalo ketamine dungeon or whatever.
I mean, that sounds fun to me. I don't know. I've never been to Buffalo, but you know.
I've been in a ketamine dungeon.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's funny because speaking of ketamine dungeons, I was in a pretty nice K-hole the other day, and you'll never believe who was in my K-hole.
Was it Alan from the Disco Biscuits?
It was Mark Brownstein.
Was it Brownstein?
Yeah, like I saw his face, and he just was like come with me, man. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? I don't even like listen to the Disco Biscuits.
Mark got in your K-hole, huh?
Yeah, I guess
nice.
so.
Damn, that usually costs extra.
So obviously Disco Biscuits, you're stoked for that tonight.
Stoked for
And
Stoked for cheese, too.
Stoked for cheese. How many Hulaweens have you been to?
So this is my second one ever.
Okay.
The only other one I've been to was the first one here in 2013.
Okay. So this big gap, what brought you back this year?
Playing, and I got an artist pass, and I didn't have to pay.
Yeah.
the
Hell yeah, man.
I am a working musician.
I feel it. So
So-
are you doing, like, do you have side hustles or just like gigging?
I teach music. I play gigs. I make tie-dyes. We make T-shirts. I'm in a bunch of different bands. A bunch
Okay.
of different projects.
Do
The
you-
main gig's a Grateful Dead cover band,
Mhm.
and that is a decent market.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, if we want to find like your tie-dye, support your band, where can we find any of that to catch you on the road or something?
I'm on Facebook. My name's Cassidy Wall.
Okay.
CassidyWall. I'm Flaccidy Balls on Instagram. And I
This is the Disco Biscuits fans making sense now.
But yeah, I'm on it's Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. I'm not on TikTok.
Me either.
Yeah, I'm 32. I don't know if I could do TikTok.
When I started the podcast, everyone's like, you need to make a TikTok. And I was like, I think Instagram's my thing. I'm just going to stick to that.
I can handle that. And I mean, it's basically, they're similar to each other.
Yeah.
It's all reels these days.
Exactly. All about the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Frankly Scarlet is the Grateful Dead cover band out of Atlanta. I got an original jam band called Potch out of Atlanta.
And how do you spell that one?
Potch.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Which is there's a couple different meanings, but it's a Yiddish word. A potch on the tuchus is a spank on the bottom.
Okay.
I learned that. And then a potch is a useless gemstone, like a pretty stone that isn't worth any money. But yeah, we got it from like an inside joke. We have a friend that mispronounced his name. Hey, potch. So yeah.
Cool, man. Well, Cassidy, thanks so much for coming on,
Yeah.
dude.
Thanks for having me.
What was your name, man?
I'm Nicky.
Nicky. And where are you from?
Long Island.
Okay, so you're a long way from home.
Yeah.
How many Hulaweens have you done?
This is my second one.
Second one, and was last year your first?
Yep.
What brought you back this year?
Just the campgrounds and the people.
Yeah.
It's a very special place. The spirit of Shawnee is real.
It's real, yeah. And for me, like, I always, like you said, the spirit, the people, that's what really brings me here. The music, it's like, I know it's going to be good. I'm going to like it regardless. But is there anybody specific that, like, maybe you saw last night or you're really excited to see this weekend?
Diggable Planets.
Really? Who's that?
They're an old school hip hop group from the 90s.
Okay.
And they haven't been around in a while, so I'm pretty excited to see them, they're like the old school hip hop, like East Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
Like Tribe Called Quest.
Are they from New York?
Yeah.
Okay, and when do they play?
They play at 10 o'clock.
Tonight.
Yeah, 10 o'clock at the amphitheater.
Diggable Planets?
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to check them out. Who'd you see last night?
Last night, my favorite set last night, it's a tough one. I think the String Dusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were dope.
Are you into, like, the bluegrass world quite a bit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a very eclectic music taste. I like it all. I hate when people, they don't like a certain genre. It's just like, you can't say that, it's like it's all art,
Yeah.
It's like, it's all a matter of perspective, it's just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of like, I was telling somebody earlier, though, like, I was kind of anti-EDM for a while. It's because, like, I didn't really get it. I was like, that doesn't make, it's not, like, real music to me. And then, like, I started coming to Hulaween and, like, seeing some of it, and I was like, wait, this is really cool. And, like, it's an experience, like, with the visuals and everything. It's like an experience and a feeling that, like, is real.
It's the future,
Yeah.
How I think about it, EDM is like, it's the new rock and roll.
Okay.
Like when rock and roll came out, all the parents were like, yo, what's this sound? Like, this isn't music, and like Jimi Hendrix is scratching on the guitar and shit, and kids were loving it. They're like, this is a great sound. It's hitting the right frequencies for me. It's hitting my soul. And then as technology advances, it's the same thing. Like Jim Morrison, there's an interview, and he's talking about like how in the future, like there's gonna be like no instruments. It's just always gonna be like someone behind a computer pushing knobs and everything like that. And he said that in the '60s.
Damn.
And then look where we are now. now.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you think like everybody who knows Jim Morrison is like he's the realest musician, and like for him to say that, it's like
a lot of them would say that. A lot of like the legends like we're saying that like everything's going to change. It's all going to go into like, technology. No one's going to be using instruments anymore. And then that's what's happening. Like you got to think about if like Led Zeppelin had a computer.
Yeah.
You know, think about like the sounds that they would be making if they had a Mac. You know,
Yeah.
like Jimmy Page on the fucking guitar and shit. You know,
that's
like,
a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then like if you look at their festival posters and everything like that, it's the same style as now today.
Yeah.
You know, it's just EDM. You know, and it's the same vibes. You know, you talk to all the old heads. You know that are like in their 70s and they're still going to these festivals, and they say like it's the same vibe. It's just new technology.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very insightful, man. I never like thought of it then. Like I said, I'm opening my eyes to it more and like being more receptive to it, but I never thought of it like in that light of just like technology is evolving and so are our brains, and like we're wired to like these because you can feel the music when it's good music. You can feel it, and like you can certainly feel that music when the bass is like boom boom.
Yeah, everything is just sound and light. We're like crystallized vibrations. So
Yeah.
it's like like our soul is capsulized with sound. So like how you can like move things with sound, and you can even make things explode with sound.
Yeah.
So it's like if you hit the right frequency, it will touch your soul. And that's why they have sound healing and everything. So
Yeah.
it's the same thing. So it's like sometimes like the right DJs, when they hit the right frequencies, they're like accentuating your trip, and like giving you more of an experience, and then really touching your soul.
Yeah. What do you do for work, man?
I work for a cannabis manufacturer.
Okay. I feel like you're a very intelligent person.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, man, I know your buddy's here, and I don't want to keep you all day. But is there anything like you want to plug or anything you want to say before we wrap up here?
Follow me on Instagram at Slicky Nicky Fit.
Slicky Nicky Fit. All right, man. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
What's your name?
My name's Jory.
Jory?
Oh, yeah, weird one. Jory.
Okay, nice. That's a cool name. My name's Clint.
Clint?
It's cool to have like a unique name.
Yeah.
I went and asked this guy earlier if he wanted to come on, and he was like, I think I do, but not really sure. And then he saw I had beers, and he was like, oh, I'll do it for a beer.
That's what I said earlier. I saw you get the beers, and I was like, I'll get on the podcast for sure.
That's my little way of luring people in.
I like it.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Orlando, so.
Okay, so this is pretty close to you?
Yeah.
Is this your first Hula? How many have you been to?
This is my first Hula.
Yeah, what do you think so far?
Dude, it's fantastic. Because I always, everyone knows me, I always glaze Electric Forest. I've been up there twice. Everyone I talk to says it's between this and Forest. So I came down here, and man, I gotta say, this is something else.
Night one, you already feel that way?
Yeah, it's so like Forest is great, but man, it's like Disney World in your park. You
Yeah.
come in, here, park. Here they're like, here's a forest, good luck, get in there and find a spot.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's the magic of it. Is like last night we left the festival at like 2 or something in the morning and like couldn't find our way back to camp, and we weren't like annoyed or anything. We're just like, we'll find it when we find it.
That's what it was. And it's dark, it's like they got no lights.
Yeah.
Which is so cool because I feel like most corporate events would be like, we gotta have lights, guys.
Yeah, and the staff is like, you ask for everyone's like, it's over there. It's like, they're not really too bothered. I think too, like, the fact that it's in Florida, they can just get away with so much more.
My philosophy is just keep walking.
And where's Electric Forest?
That's up in Michigan.
Michigan,
Yeah,
okay.
so this is a lot easier.
So what was the reason you wanted to come here this year as opposed to Electric Forest?
To be honest, so when I went to Forest last year, I didn't really know about Hula.
Yeah.
And then when I started going, doing more research, because I come from more of like a hardcore like metal
Okay.
music background.
Like who?
Like Architects, Suicide Silence.
Okay.
Veil of Maya kind of stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
But so I just started getting into it. It was an easy transition because it's a lot of like the wop wop.
And you feel the music.
Yeah, it's a lot of feel, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I found out about Hula and I was like, man, that sounds my speed and it's right there.
Yeah, a couple hours away.
I'll be honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna miss this again.
Yeah.
This is sick.
That's how we are. My first one, my buddy like kind of dragged me here, and like I came with like a backpack, and that's it. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm in for. And now it's like, I block off like a week. I'm like, I'm going there. Who did you see last night that really was like, fuck yeah? And who are you looking forward to seeing the rest of the weekend?
So I think Wonky Willa, I mean, in my opinion, kind of kicked off the fest.
Yeah.
Really.
That was before Jade Cicada?
Right before Jade Cicada. Jade Cicada was sick. And
Yeah.
then, of course, main event, Tate B, Immersive back-to-back was intense. And then a little hidden gem. I don't know if everyone made it out there, but at the afters, the secret set, Disco Lines
And Tape B
came out, and that last set, man, that was a good way to end the night.
Yeah, we were trying to find our way there, and like by the time we got there, it was like wrapping up. Because again, we just like we went to a Renegade all the way to the back of 80 Acres.
Yeah, they were
the
telling me about
Wooksville.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Snozberries. And then we heard about the secret set, and I was like, oh, we got to get over there. And it took us so long to get over there.
Yeah, and when I was heading out, I was just trying to find camp, you know, just walking around, you know how it goes. And I saw this big setup, and I was like, what's this? I walk in there, they're doing a whole silent disco.
Yeah.
And it's like a big deal. Like, I thought, okay, this could be cool. It was actually insane. I saw that it said Wooksville there, too, so I don't know if they just had a separate...
Yeah, because the Snozberries was at 12, and then I think it was somebody from String Cheese played at 1.
Okay, yeah.
And then after that, I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, this is a little different vibe. These people were throwing down.
Okay. Yeah, they were throwing down when we went there at 12, and like
yeah.
there wasn't a bunch of people there yet, but it is like a place where like the longer the night goes on, the more like just stuff seems to pop up. And it really is like it's like enter at your own risk. Like no rules, you got to figure it out. And I think that's the importance too of like it looks like you have a little squad over here.
No, I actually came by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is my third fest coming by myself, man. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I guess you kind of don't have to wait anybody, but like I would just get so lost and like thank God I have her to kind of we just kind of rely on each other.
No, yeah, I know what you mean, man. You always find someone, man.
Yeah.
You know how these places are. Everyone here is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's your friend.
Exactly, and like that's just why I love it so much, man. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And I think like a place like this, you know, like people who aren't here, they just like see like these people doing a bunch of drugs and everything, and it's like.
Oh, yeah.
The drugs are a part of it, but the music's at the base of it, and at the base of the music is just like people being good to each other.
Yeah, and I can't even blame them. I mean, that was probably my take on it, like 7 years ago.
That was me too. And then I came here and I was
Yeah.
like, the drugs are fun. It's extracurricular, but like the base of it is the music, and the base of the music is just like people being nice to each other.
You know what's funny is last night, probably by around like 1 o'clock, I was basically stone cold sober.
Yeah.
And I was still like
feeling good.
Yeah.
Like
I
high
was
on
feeling-
life.
Yeah, literally exactly, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So
cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Anything you want to plug? I don't want to keep you too long, but anything you want to plug or anything before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my roommate Jaden. I want to say no broke boys, no new friends.
Shouts out Jaden.
Dirty out here.
Alrighty, guys. What are your guys' names?
Maddie.
Hallie.
Brooke.
Maddie, Hallie, and Brooke. Okay, where are you guys from?
We're from Orlando. Yeah.
Okay, and are you guys here for like the EDM stuff or jam band stuff?
So it's actually my first hula.
Okay.
And I'm really here for the EDM stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I'm really excited to hear like new artists.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's performing in terms of that.
Yeah.
But I am excited to hear some new sounds.
Yeah.
Is it your guys' first hula too?
This is my second.
Second?
Yeah.
And what about you?
I've been at hula like 5 times.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it. It's my favorite festival ever. And I'm not like a repeater of things, but this you have to come to every year.
What made you want to come here for your first one?
So my friends were going.
Okay.
And they also were talking all year about how fun it is.
Uh-huh.
And
No more FOMO.
no more FOMO. I get to actually be here and enjoy it. And it's amazing so far.
Let's talk about your guys' night last night. Who did we see? Any funny stories? What happened?
Oh my God.
There's actually there's a lot of stuff happening. We met some twins yesterday.
Yeah?
They were wearing these sparkly ass hats, and I had on a belt, and one of them was trying to untie it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Guy twins, girl twins, or mixed twins?
Guy twins.
Okay.
And they were both like these 6'5" dudes in these hot, like bright pink suits.
Yeah.
And they had like these like silver hats and embellishments all over them. It was a fever dream. And they were just standing outside the porta potties like waiting to talk to people, and I was like, this is perfect.
Isn't that funny when like things like that happen? It's like, is this the drugs? And then it's like, wait, no, that was just fucking crazy.
We had to.
happen.
We weren't even on drugs.
Yeah.
We had
It was
to.
amazing.
We had to ask them too. Are they gays or twins? It was so hard. because,
Gays or twins?
And it could have been both, but
Gay twins.
Yeah,
Gay
gay twins. I was like, we love it here.
You think that's a thing? Like two gay twins that are into each other?
Honestly,
I'm sure there's a porn category out there that includes that.
Next question, please.
So, who are you guys looking forward to seeing the rest of the weekend?
Just my friends. It's my birthday weekend, so
Happy birthday.
thank you so much. We're excited to just show Brookie the whole area and how cool hula is and everything. Honestly, I tell everybody every year, I don't even have to look at the lineup.
Yeah.
I already know it's gonna be vibes. Exactly.
No reason to
Absolute vibes every time, never disappointed. I've always had a great hula.
You can go to the House of Lost where it's like you don't even know who's up there.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Like, we saw last night. It was like an old black woman like doing like screamo.
Yes.
And I was like,
we love that for her. People get married over there, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hula is a no man's land.
It was so beautiful too. We were walking around the lake last night. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And everybody just seemed so happy. And I was like, I'm so happy to be here.
Artists and everything.
Yeah.
What they do, it's incredible.
No, for real.
Can we talk about the get-ups a little bit? What's going on here?
So, thank you. So I had been wanting to be a fairy for a minute, but I had nowhere to wear this to. Yeah. And then I found the link on Amazon and sent it to them. I'm like, can we do this, please? And then we did it.
Do you guys have outfits every night, like new outfits every night?
Yes.
What's tomorrow? Or you can't tell us?
No, we can tell
Okay.
you.
No.
I'm an Ewok.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to be Princess Leia.
And I'm going to be her brother, Luke.
Twins.
Gay and twins.
Gay and twins. But I have
again.
the coolest backpack. It's a Yoda backpack, so it looks like he's holding onto your back.
For dear life,
And he
actually.
has little flowers and sprouts all over him. He's so dope. He's been to like every EDC in Forbidden Kingdom with me. So like, oh my God, he's well seasoned.
Where does this rank on compared to like those other ones, EDC and Forbidden? Was it Forbidden?
Honestly, because it's my first camping festival, it's gonna be ranked pretty high.
Yeah.
Just because it's camping. The other two aren't. You know, I'm from Miami, but I live in Orlando now.
Okay.
So it's like really nice, like that there's something down the street for me to go do. So like with this, like I got to sleep in the car, but like once we got here, I was like, nah, this is easily top tier. Like number one.
And also, you get to build your own little campsite with your friends and your
own little house.
Yeah, a little amalgamation of all of us put together, you know?
Everyone comes in the living rooms each morning.
Exactly.
So the camping, I think a lot of people see like camping and they're like, no way I could do that. Like, how am I gonna like get showered and all that? And for you guys, it was just like, let's dive into it. Let's just embrace it.
I could sleep in the dirt, no problem.
Yeah.
She did that yesterday. She slept
Yeah.
on the
Baby
floor.
That's what we
Yes, they
use.
have an air mattress that I did jump in to cuddle with them because it was very cold last night.
Yeah.
We all cuddled up last night, but started on the floor.
Penguins put all their bodies together. And they just like
Necessity.
Oh my God.
You said you're excited for some jam bands and finding new bands. I can give you a couple recommendations that I think would be fun.
Please.
Today at 3:30, there's a band called Disco. If you're into the EDM, they're like very trancey, funky. The guy on the keyboard's crazy.
I love a keyboard.
They do like No Doubt covers and like stuff like that. So I would check out Disco,
Disco.
and then I would check out.
Tomorrow night,
Disco. Oh yeah, write that down.
Dogs in a pile.
It's a late
I
night,
love
like
that name.
2:30 in the morning,
They're fully like jam. They are kind of rocky at times.
and the guys are kind of all hot in it too.
Oh,
They've-
perfect.
Yeah.
They are.
Shouts out Jimmy Lowe.
Yeah.
I've had a few of them on the podcast before. And then Daniel Donato's Cosmic Country. They're the last show on Sunday at Spirit Lake. And that's a good one. And then if you want to branch out and check out some really like psychedelic bluegrass,
Yes.
Shadowgrass.
Shadowgrass.
Yeah, they're one of the first bands on Sunday. And then anything else the Snozberries.
We heard about that.
We were walking
Was
around
that-
and we were going Willy Wonka.
No, we were going Winky Wonka.
Winky Wonka.
We have a friend that we work with, and he said the best thing I've ever heard in my whole life. He's like 20s.
He thought trick or treating was
Winky Wonka.
Winky Wonka.
So
Winky
he was like, I
Wonka.
just started trick or treating for the first time last year, and I went up to the door and I said, Winky Wonka. And I heard that and I was like, we need to nationally change trick or treat to Winky Wonka. I think that sounds way better, and I love it. Then we saw is it Winky Wonka on stage? Is that who it is?
Oh,
we saw one.
There was a DJ yesterday, like Willy Wonked or something like that. Yeah, something like
Willy
that.
Wubs.
We saw the end of his set before we had a skedaddle. but
Yeah, I think he played like right before Jade Cicada.
Yes.
On over there. Yeah.
He played at the Hallows. I
Yep.
think.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
it.
That
But the
was fun.
Snozberries, I think, are at 4:00 at Spirit Lake
That's sick.
on Saturday. But Disco's in a couple hours. I would say go there, and if I steer you wrong, fair enough.
Dogs in a pile tomorrow.
Yep.
And then Snozberries on Saturday.
Yep. Yeah. So they're both Dogs in a Pile, Snozberries tomorrow, and then Sunday there's a couple good ones too. and we'll probably be there. So come find us.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure. If I see you guys, I will tell you exactly what I thought.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm Clint, and this is Chloe, by the way.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Maddie.
Thanks so much for coming on. High fives.
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
My name is Devin.
Devin. Nice to meet you, buddy. I'm Clint.
Nice to meet you, Clint.
So I just do this jam band podcast.
Oh, cool.
And then I interview musicians and artists, and then on big events like this, I set up like this.
All right.
We are getting recorded, just so you know.
Nice. No, that's all good.
And then I'll post it in a week or so. I'll clip it all together, all the interviews, and make a whole podcast out of it.
Cool. Nice.
So we're here with Devin. Devin, where are you from, man?
Well, that's an odd question.
Uh-huh.
Where is anyone from?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good way to start the interview. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, that question's even more convoluted due to the fact that I was born in Vegas. My dad was in the military, so we moved around a lot. So I don't really know. I live in Georgia. I've
Live in
lived there
Georgia
for about 10, 12 years now.
Okay.
So.
Can you explain the get up to us a little bit?
The get up, like coming here?
No, what you're wearing.
Oh, I'm wearing a pimp costume.
Okay.
And this is an homage from last year when I got hit by a car.
You got hit by a car here?
No, I was. It was Halloween night.
A year ago today.
A year ago today. Me and one of my other best friends, we were walking on the side of the road. Girl in a Nissan Altima swerved out, hit us, and I got flown 77 feet. He got flown 73 feet. I broke my collarbone, my big toe, my femur, and I had really bad brain damage. And I was in the ICU for about a week, and I was in the regular hospital for another week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got I was kind of, I had brain damage beforehand, you know, like I'm kind of retarded, but, I mean, like now, like it's because you know the weather is changing and it's getting colder. It's what's it called? My hip's starting to hurt, but other than that, like my brain damage so far has kind of like, it's funny because like the first 6 months you could tell I could tell that I had brain damage. Like my speech was. Every once in a while, I'd have like a brain fart, and like my speech would just go nuts. I would go crazy. But then over the last 6 months, I've seen a drastic improvement as far as that goes.
What do you think that's due to? You think there was anything particular?
I had a brain bleed.
But getting better, like what?
Oh, getting better. So even my doctor said. You wouldn't see any improvements really until after like 3 months. I mean, you'd see little improvements. Like when I first got out of the hospital, I couldn't remember what I did an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I had really, really bad, what's it called? Was it whenever you like get up? No, vertigo. Really bad vertigo.
Okay.
I could barely sleep. Like I'd go to sleep and I could not be, I couldn't, up until like a couple months ago, I could not lay down perfectly. If I laid down straight down,
how frustrating was that?
Yeah, it was really frustrating.
Well, oh man. So why are you a pimp then?
Pimp then? Because I was a pimp then.
And you're a pimp now for getting through that, man.
Yeah, exactly. You can take the costume out of the pimp, but never the pimp out of the costume. You know.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that.
So
now, how many of the Hulaweens have you been to?
This is my first one.
First. Now, this is a pretty psychedelic festival. People are engaging. Are you doing any of that?
I will be doing some of that.
So that doesn't affect anything?
It did, and whenever I first got the brain damage, but now honestly, like
it helps maybe.
My whole mindset when it comes to psychedelics. Also, a year ago, last year in September, me and my best friend and my other best friend, like we're a trio. We took like 10 grams of shrooms and we went and I was alone by myself for like a good 2-3 hours on that. Yeah. And it honestly, like I needed that. Mm-hmm. You know, it's weird to like
glamorize drug use. I get it.
Yeah. Definitely only do things in moderation, but like psychedelics and stuff I can very much advocate for. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're doing like every day. I don't know how someone could do that every day. First of all,
it's a time and a place.
Yeah, it's a time and a place, but like sometimes you just need it, man. Like it gets the juices flowing, gets your mind moving. Like it
reveals parts of you that you are like kind of burying yourself.
That
and you
too,
need to address. Yeah,
you need to address. Yeah, but
I understand that completely.
But I can also see how some people can use it to just
get fucked up, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Wow, man, I'm so like, you truly are a pimp, man.
Yeah,
that's incredible. and you're like, you feel yourself.
Yeah.
You feel like stronger coming out of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did anything happen to this? It's always a Nissan Altima, by the way.
Yeah.
It's always a Nissan
Yeah.
Altima.
Yeah.
Did she get in any trouble or anything?
No, she didn't even get drug tested. She
Was she
told
drunk, you
the
think?
she I no, she had her like 4 or 5 year old granddaughter in the front seat, and my thing is she was either texting and driving, or she was looking at the maps, and she just swerved off the road slightly and hit us. Like,
and were you drunk or anything when
no,
you were
I was
walking?
stone cold sober.
Just going for a walk?
No, we were walking back to town from they have a theat center from where I'm from, and the high school does a haunted house every year. Here's a motherfucker who is, come here, bitch.
Yeah, go ahead, you're good.
They have a theat center where they do a haunted house every year for high school. We're talking about the accident from last year. Yeah.
The Nissan.
Yeah, the Nissan.
Nissan. It's always a Nissan Altima.
It's always a Nissan, man.
Can
Yeah,
okay,
of course.
Yeah, we were walking back into town from the theat center, and bitch swerved off the road and hit us. You want to give your?
Were you there too?
Oh yeah, I was there.
Did you get hit?
No, I didn't get hit. So they were with me before they got hit. We were at the Threat Center in Lakeland, and they were talking to me about going back to their car to go back home. Because basically we were just dropping kids off at the haunted house to hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, y'all go on. It'll probably take us 30 minutes, no big deal. As we got out of the haunted house, people are running up to us and they're like, hey, somebody got hit down the road down there. And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. I wonder who got hit, you know? And my sister literally says, what if it's Devin and Daniel? And I'm like,
No way.
no way. They're not that stupid.
Yeah. I've had my buddy got in a motorcycle accident, and when I found out, I was like, oh, he's okay. Like, come to find out he got pretty hurt, but same thing. It's like, that's never going to happen to my people.
Yeah, exactly. You never think that until it happens. And then after saying no way, it's not them, I got a call on my phone from a random number, and I answered it, ironically, and you could ask him. I'm normally not answering my phone.
Yeah.
But I answered it, and they're like, hey, do you know Devin and Daniel? And I was like, yeah, they're my brothers. What's up?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, they just got hit by a car. And I was like,
Damn it.
Damn it. Of course, you know.
Dude, I've been doing this for about an hour and 15 minutes a day, and I was like, I have to do one more because my computer battery is getting low. And I'm so glad you guys came over and shared that story, man. That's awesome. I'm sorry that happened, but I'm so happy that you're where you're at now and you got through, man. It sounds like you have awesome people around you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're all family.
I think of that as the worst thing that can happen to somebody, and it's just so awesome to hear you made such a good thing about it, and you have such good people around you.
The fact that he got hit by a Nissan like that and is walking around like he is today is crazy to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
High fives, guys. Thanks for coming on. Hey, you guys have a great hula. Love you guys.
Love you too.
You too, bro. Happy hula.
Happy hula, man.
You just got jammed.
Welcome back from that festival. That festival podcast. That one was a lot of fun. I think I said it in maybe the end there. I don't know if I kept that part in, but we didn't feel like doing that day.
Yeah.
It had been a long night. After a series of long nights, it was Halloween day. Wanted to go see Disco, but
We woke up a bit later than we intended and kind of started the morning slow. We were dragging.
But we knew we had to do it, and I'm glad we did because it was really awesome. Some really cool stories there. And those Festival Lot podcast, when I get to just meet people, you know, everyone I meet's a person, obviously, but just fans. It's always really cool, and you do leave that with new friends.
Yeah.
So I was really happy for that. And the 3 girls that we interviewed, the fairies, it turns out they were already friends. I'll let you tell the story.
So we were trying to, how do I word this? When we interviewed Travis Book, we came in real frazzled, and there were 4 or 5 girls in the media tent setting up. trying to like set the ambiance.
Helping
for it and
us set up,
everything.
because that was Thursday
Yeah.
at 2, the first time you were allowed in the festival, so there wasn't really any understanding of how anything was going to work.
Yeah, so there were these 3 girls that were sat in the tent with us while we were doing the Travis Book interview, and they just kind of listened in, and, you know, at the end of it, we chatted for a bit, and they were like, talking about how cool it was, and, like, just kind of talking about the podcast, talking a bit about Hulaween, and then we parted ways pretty quickly because we're like, all right, well, now we want to go see the String Dusters.
And to be quite frank, like, I was in such a tizzy getting into all that. It was scheduled for Friday, and then 15 minutes before, they were like, actually, no, it's
today
at 2, and it was 1:50 at our camp.
And we were camped all the way on the other side of the park, like the furthest camping sites from any kind of entrance. So we're running through the soft sand with this wagon. Clint's trying to prep questions, and like we're just kind of in our heads. So people are talking to us while we're setting up, and we're just not really listening. Just trying to like get into game mode. So
And then I saw them walking. And again, I didn't know who they were at all.
Yeah.
Sat down. I saw them Ferris, and I was like, "Oh, these 3 girls are definitely."
I was like, grab them.
Yeah.
I was like, I get them.
And I was like, they're definitely going to do the gut and grab them. Went and talked to them. They sat down and talked with us for like 10 minutes and didn't even mention anything that we knew who they were or anything, and we didn't recognize them. And then the next day, we went to interview. So we met them Thursday without knowing.
Interviewed them Friday. And then interviewed Balthazar Saturday.
And we were in there setting up, and we get in there, and like I was like, hey, did we interview you guys yesterday for the festival podcast? And they're like, yeah, but we actually met you Thursday in here. And we were like, no way. And they were like, well, you guys were kind of frazzled, but we definitely did meet you.
And then we ended up just having the best time with them over the next 2 days. Just like talking to them in this media tent and making jokes. They were the funniest girls.
They were really funny.
So
all
fucking
3
funny.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, and they were we all got along so well, and it was so nice.
And they didn't make us like feel bad or anything for not knowing who they were.
The entire time they were just so kind, so sweet. They're just 3 really great girls that I'm really excited to keep in touch with, because they were just, their energies and their personalities were just so beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see them again next year if we don't see them before.
Yeah.
But I'm going off of that. So we had this today, and I want to add a segment for Mondays, but I haven't thought of it yet. But Thursday, like we said, will be a 2-interview podcast. It'll be Travis Book and Balthazar. And then we'll still have an iteration of Chloe's Corner, like, although she's the outro.
Y'all can't get rid of me, guys. I'm here to stay.
But Thursday, we're going to do like a song of the week. And what I would like to do with that is like maybe people that are following me and like involved in All Jammed Up, they send me their music of their band or like something like that. We check it out and we'll listen to it, preview it and all that. We already have one set up for Thursday, but I think going forward after this Thursday, we're going to alternate it.
Nice.
So like since Chloe and I share the Instagram account, we'll see what comes in and everything. And maybe no one will catch us on that, but we'll still find a song. And we're not going to do like dust in a bag here, like stuff that everyone knows. Try to find like unique songs and why we think it's a good one. And then we'll think of a segment to do on Mondays too, but we haven't got there yet. And maybe that'll kind of ebb and flow with those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the plan for going forward. Yeah, we just want to get, whoever we can get involved, and I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lot Podcast, Festival Podcast was a blast. Travis Book and Balthazar coming on Thursday. Is there anything I missed that maybe you want to touch on that we haven't? We spent so much time talking on this. It's like, I feel like we covered everything, but did we miss anything?
We spent so much time talking, just the 2 of us. So it's like, what have I said on here? What haven't I? I kind of had that problem the other day. I was like, I feel like I've told a story twice now. I don't know. I think that's...
Yeah, and the podcast that went out on Monday, the Hulaween recap, it seemed like it was received really well, and I actually had the biggest day of the podcast on Thursday, other than the Cotter interview from Goose. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. I'm glad people were excited about it. I got some really nice messages. So thanks for, like, paying attention to that. It was important to me, and I'm happy that I got to do it, but it's back to your regular scheduled program. Okay, no, it's not going to be me getting deep on here every time. We're back to the music, back to the experiences, back to having fun. But thanks for letting me do that.
Yeah. It's good to be authentic.
Yeah, but no one wants to hear me talk all the time, so. And if you do, you can give me a call, because I'll do it.
Because he'll talk. He will talk.
Cool, well, I guess that's it then.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, have a great week. We'll see you again on Thursday with Travis, Book, and Balthazar. And remember, wherever you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be.
Well, all jammed up, hey, that's where it's going down. Best damn pot in this old Asheville town. More than enough old stories to go around. And I'm all jammed up right now. Yes, I'm all jammed up right now.